We got new merch. We got new merch. Rated N for noobs. Rated N for noobs. Links down below.
Hello, I'm Macrohero Sakurai, and I'm here to finally show you guys Banjo and Kazooie. I know you guys have been really excited to play this character, and so have I. So I'm here to show you exactly how to play him. So right now, I have two controllers set up because I'm going to be using two... Did you hear that? Anyway, I'm going to be using both of these... There it is again. I'm hearing that. I'm not going crazy. Is Sans here? Sans, you're later. Please, let's focus on Banjo here. Oh no, nobody cares about Banjo right now. Everyone wants Sans. Why? I worked so hard to get this deal going. Sans isn't even a real character. It's just a me costume. Oh, you're just gonna keep playing that louder, huh? Is that mic turn? Hello? Is that mic turned on? What the heck? Guys!
Banjo and Kazooie are a barren bird. Their game, Banjo Kazooie, which came out before 90% of my audience even existed, was a fun platforming adventure where you had to stop an evil ugly witch, Gruntilda, from swapping her beauty with Banjo's sister Tootie. Then there was a dank sequel, and Banjo showed up in Diddy Kong Racing alongside Conker, the Bay. Then Rare was sold to Microsoft and poor Banjo got a sequel. What did you do to my boy? And in this one, it was all about cars for some reason. But we can all just forget about that because our boy Banjo is back. And he's another furry character.
Come here, brother.
And more importantly, he's not broken like the last new Smash character we got.
One, go!
I had 3 stocks, what? But now that you know who Banjo is, let's learn how to play him, shall we? The vast majority of Banjo's attacks involve a mixture of himself, but mostly it's Kazooie doing the heavy lifting. I know, we didn't want another sword character, but Banjo uses Kazooie like a sword. His forward tilt and down tilt have him stabbing people with Kazooie. The rapid jab is a fast flurry of pecs. Being from Rare like the OG Donkey Kong, he inherited one thing from his big furry brother. His roll. It's fast and it's a really good option for approaching enemies. But Banjo's up tilt is just him kicking in the air and it doesn't look like it would do anything, but it kills consistently. Banjo's neutral air takes inspiration from Piranha Plant, which was inspired by Ivysaur, which was inspired by a fan. It's a solid neutral option and it comes out pretty fast. His back air is even faster, and Kazooie just pokes his little head out. It's pretty good for racking up damage as well. His up air uses Kazooie's wings to flap up and it does decent damage and it combos pretty well. But if you're looking for a killing move, forward air's got you covered. And while it looks like Mario's spike, it unfortunately doesn't spike. But that's where the down air comes in. Their down air is one of those things where you charge downward and it won't stop unless you force it to stop. And it can spike the enemy. And yourself. Stupid. For Banjo and Kazooie smash attacks, Kazooie does all the work here. Your down smash has Kazooie smacking its feathers down hard. And your up smash, Kazooie becomes a drill that can even hit enemies above a platform.
Please go.
No!
Thank God.
But it's your forward smash that is the best. It's fast, powerful, and PETA 100% is gonna hate it, which makes it slightly better in my opinion. No real birds were harmed in the making of this video. His throws are good for combos, and your back throw is actually a killing move. But your down throw was also inspired by another rare character, King K. Rool, because it grounds them into the floor. So put him on the ground and give him the bird. Banjo's neutral special is his Kazooie gun. If you press it once, it will shoot an egg, but if you hold it, it will become Sans' worst nightmare.
Oh my god, dude. Stop it, dude! Stop! Just let me hit you! No, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Wait, not the eggs again, Mako, stop! Stop!
It is also a solid gimping tool against enemies. Even enemies with good recoveries will just like be so confused. They'll be like, what? His down special is his grenade that shoots out of his backpack, which can also be a good gimping tool. You can grab it and use it as a projectile as well. And even enemies can grab it, but they might not want to. He grabbed it and died in the air. You saw that, right?
Of course I saw it. It was me. I died from it.
Your up special is a simple recovery. It's like a trampoline. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's okay, and at least you can still move after using it. But if you fall too low, it's over for you. This is why I wanted Conquer! At least Kazooie gets you an extra jump. So unlike the normal 2 jumps plus the up special, you actually get 3 jumps. And last but not least, his forward special is like a good flare blitz. It is one of his best recovery options, and it does a lot of damage. You're like semi-invincible when using it, and it kills easily. But you can only use it 5 times per life. I think this is the first move in Smash that's like that. You can also use it multiple times in the air, meaning you can go deep for the kills. And sometimes you can go too deep.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'll be honest, I'm not the best Banjo player. In Smash, that is, because I was the greatest Diddy Kong racer in N64 when I played that Banjo boy. Of course, I preferred Conquer, but that doesn't change the fact that I was the best Banjo player. Because of that, you'll want to listen to these pro tips. Number 1, since your forward special is limited, try to make it back on stage without using it. Use your air dodges to help with that. Number 2, your down throw puts enemies in the ground, but it's easy to mash out. So time your up smash or up tilt to kill an enemy after they try to escape.
You're welcome.
Number 3, you should practice grabbing your grenade in the air. It gives Banjo an amazing and fast projectile to throw. Go to the training ground and practice it. Number 4, you can even use grenades to restart your recovery. So you can use your up special, then the grenade will explode in your hand, and then you can up special again. This is obviously very difficult to do, so once again, use the practice range. So now after following these tips, you should be an amazing Banjo player. But you're gonna wanna cool it a little bit because if you get too good, the crowd's gonna cheer your name, and for some reason the crowd sounds really weird when they cheer Banjo's name. So it feels like we just got the hero, but Banjo is honestly a much more welcome addition in my opinion. He just fits this roster a lot better. I mean, honestly, I think he should have been included since the Nintendo 64 era. But how good is he? He has some incredibly good tools in his kit, but his range is kind of lacking, so you're gonna have to be pretty up close and personal. Obviously, you have your projectiles that can help make that space a little bit easier to get through. And I feel like because he's brand new, there's still a lot of tools that are yet to be discovered. I mean, Piranha Plant I thought wasn't that good, and now he's topping majors and stuff in Japan. Like, come on. So in my opinion, as someone that plays this game decently and watches enough of the pro scene, I would say that Banjo would fall somewhere in like the mid tier, like a low B tier, high C tier. And for noobs, he's honestly kind of hard to play, so I put him as a hard for noobs. But what do you guys think? Do you think he's broken? Do you think he's actually not that good and needs some buffs? Do you think he needs nerfs? Let me know in the Oh my god, is that Sans? Okay, I gotta get out of here, guys. I'll catch you later. Ya noob. We got new merch. We got new merch. Rated N for noobs. Rated N for noobs. We got new merch. We got new merch. Rated N for noobs. Rated N for noobs. Links down below.